All right, guys, it's finally the time you've all been waiting for.
Let's get right into it.
Hell yeah.
Let's tear it open.
Tear it open, unboxing. Oh.
So, yeah, right off the bat, it looks like a freaking normal fast food cheeseburger. There's a little bit of onions in this, very fancy.
Yeah.
And of course, you open it up, there's one big ass freaking pickle.
What about mine, bro? The pickle's not even in the center, man. Like,
I got two.
Dude, they like Regis. You get a little bit of that signature, like, I don't know, that machine that drops in like 5 of like the mustard and the ketchup. And it's a good, I think it's a good ratio probably.
Yeah. If you guys were here for the last episode for the BK, we'll say one thing, off rip, this is considerably smaller of a burger.
I mean, yeah,
it is smaller.
It's probably like 15% smaller.
Yeah.
But one thing that's positive though, you can see the burger. It's not.
Yes, you can see the burger
it's
inside.
It's not the freaking the cheese patty sandwich we had last time.
Yeah, the bun ratio seems decent here.
Yeah. All right.
I think we should just go right in.
First bite.
We're not gonna beat around the bush here. We've all had like 20 of these in our lifetime. And
you
like,
cannot go a day in your life. Well, I can't go a year without at least having like 10 of these. Like, we've all had a phase where we're like, I don't want to eat McDonald's for a full year. I don't want to eat a McDonald's for a full year. And then like a couple months later, it's like, ooh, I'm getting hungry. It's like, I'm gonna go to McDonald's and I'm gonna order 10 of these. And then I'm gonna blow up freaking a blimp like Regis.
a blimp?
What?
Or the bathroom.
You see, unlike him, I'm more of a big back. So I'm like a weekly McDonald's enjoyer. And I don't often get burgers, to be honest. But I will say, like, this is like a perfect, like, 10 p.m. snack. You just grab one of these, maybe even 2, like a Friday night with some drinks.
Yeah, I agree.
This is just like the go-to option. It's never really gonna disappoint you, but it's like, it's also not blowing you out of the water. It's just an overall solid thing that, like, you're not ever gonna find something that's gonna taste like this. Like, McDonald's is very standout, I feel like, with burgers, because there's like, it's so signaturely McDonald's burger.
It tastes very good, I would say. But that's just the MSG talking.
That is true.
This is made of like pure like fake ingredients, I feel like.
Yeah.
It doesn't taste like real food.
It tastes
you feel
sweet.
a little bit guilty because of that, but also it's McDonald's, so you're kind of just in a food daze, and you're just like, oh yeah, it's so good.
Yeah, it's like it's almost not even considered a burger, just because it's like it's its own food item.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's like, I don't know, it's just different.
Mm-hmm.
Forgot to mention, today we're sipping on freaking triple Dachshund root beer out of Wisconsin. Low-key kind of good though.
Yes.
It's very, very smooth, very classic style root beer.
I would like to thank people who, the company that sent me, they did not send me a confirmation email at all. I had no idea when it was actually going to be sent to my house, but one day it finally showed up.
That is always a good sign.
I'd say, like, if you're not a super big fan of carbonation, but you still want a little bit, this is like your go-to. The carbonation is like very light and not overpowering, but still complements like the root beer itself.
And it goes great with a McDonald's burger.
Yes.
Alright, we can...
Unlike BK, I don't immediately have to like blow up the McDonald's bathroom after this.
That is true.
I feel fulfilled, and like I could probably have another.
It goes down decent.
The BK was very breaded. This is like this is like a perfect ratio.
Mm-hmm.
Cheese to bun, the condiments, the like burger, it's all just like down to a science.
You know, I didn't pay attention to the Burger King burger, like the bun, if it was toasted or not. This bun is toasted. You get a little hint of flavor from that toasted.
You do.
Alright guys, it's time for the Fry Syndicate. We got the classic golden fries.
Dude, you already know this is one of the top fries.
Man.
When the freaking fat people on Twitter say something's iconic, this is what they're talking
You know
about.
it's iconic.
The only possible downside to McDonald's fast food fry is the shelf life. You know, you got
That
about
is very true.
you got about 34 seconds to eat them. Otherwise, they're kind of gonna be trash. To be honest.
Yeah. And they turn up to freaking, like, unroasted peanuts.
That is true.
That is true.
So you better be eating these.
I've found that no matter like how they make them, like if they're really soggy or really like crispy, they're still pretty good. Obviously you want a nice medium, and then you're really rolling.
This is a quick life hack. Kind of goes for any fry, but especially McDonald's fries. If you order on the app and ask for no salt, they have to make a separate batch, so it's always going to be fresh and crispy. And you just add a few salt packets and throw it on there. Now granted, it's not going to be the same exact as when they like cook them with all the salt, but if you're looking for that really fresh crunch, pretty much no matter what happens, that's the play.
Oh yeah.
Very true.
I don't know about you guys, but recently I've been trying to enjoy fries without any kind of like ketchup or the condiments, just to really like appreciate if a fry is good or not. Because like in my mind, a perfect fry doesn't need anything else. It can be just fine, like it's not gonna be too dry and whatever. And if you find yourself needing like ketchup all the time or something like that, you might need to reconsider your fry game.
That is true. Although, one thing that McDonald's fries goes really well with, I think, is that sweet and sour sauce. Like, sweet and sour sauce, you gotta try it with the fries. It's that perfect sweet to the perfect salt. These fries.
I'm kind of classic. I like the tangy barbecue with that fry.
I don't know, McDonald's ketchup is like really good for some reason.
That's true.
It's always underrated.
It's because it's made out of beetroot.
It's because it's 100% SMG. Drink it.
Whoa. Alright guys, that was
The Fries Syndicate.
Fry Syndicate. Now the time you've all actually been waiting for. What? The burger review.
Yes.
So, we all just like kind of had a bit of a discussion off camera. We all came to a bit of a communal agreement that this is like a solid burger. I think our friend Regis had said it's like an A tier on like a tier list. So it's like, at least like you're there, but you're not quite like good.
As far as fast food goes, yeah.
Yeah, keep in mind this is mostly fast food burgers here. But as you know, on burger.com, we're gonna do a percentage out of 100 as a scoring to make this as detailed as possible to do you guys the best service we can.
Right. So I'm gonna start off with my out of 100 score. I'm gonna say the burger, it's like, it tastes very good, but the fact that it's like, it feels like it's not like the most quality ingredients to me, it's gonna move the score down a little bit. So I'm gonna say it's a good 72 out of 100.
All right, solid. I do have to agree with you that once you eat it, it tastes very good, but there is that small piece in the back of your brain that's like, I am actually eating used tires. Like that, like that's what it's made out of, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna bump mine up a little bit and say this is a solid like 82%er. I think like this has the capability where like if you're really hungry, I'm putting down 3 of these. Give me a large
that's
McDonald's
true.
Powerade medium fry and 3 of these, I'm gonna be passed out the rest of the night.
It's
but like,
either that or you're going the the next tier up, like the double.
Yeah, or perhaps a quarter pounder.
Perhaps a quarter pounder, and then the rarity, if they ever have it, the triple.
Ooh. Yes, so I'll say solid 82%. I think it's very good.
Yeah. For me, like, I think that's always like prominent is like it's always sweet. There's never like a yin to its yang. It's always the yin. So I'm gonna rate it out of 100 a 78. So it's not quite making me brew. It's good for the intake.
Yeah.
I definitely could, like you said, smash like 3 of these at a night and be like, yo, I'm good.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, it's like, it's your classic burger, but sometimes you're just like, you don't need it.
That's true.
You know it's there, but like, you just don't need it.
You can tell it's very quickly made.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a point, because like, I do come to McDonald's somewhat often, right? I'm an American, like the rest of us.
Yep.
But I'm not often getting this. This is like, if I'm probably going for a McChicken, perhaps a nugget, or a quarter pounder. But maybe if I have like a deal or some rewards in there and I'm really feeling hungry, I might slide in a little single in there. Yeah. And it's gonna be like a for later snack. Like I'm fully believing that this McDonald's single burger is like the perfect 10 to 11 p.m. snack.
Right.
You're gaming on a Friday night, you pull one of these out of the fridge or out of your pocket, I don't care. It's gonna be there for you, you know? Through thick or thin, it's gonna be there for you.
The Fry Syndicate.
This is our review.
McDonald's fries. What do we think of them?
So today, our rating system is based on our biggest contributor's favorite race driver, aka Jim
Mr. Jim Chisholm.
And we'll be rating it out of 10 Jim Chisholms.
Yes.
Yes.
Alright. I like to kick it off the gate. This is a solid 7 out of 10 Jim Chisholms.
That's pretty fair.
Because sometimes these fries are never the best. It's just like, it's never gonna be the best, but it can be good. It's always the first like 20 fry bits that are good. And then after that point, it's either gonna be too damn salty or too unsalted, or too greasy, or too crispy, or too uncooked. There's always gonna be something wrong with it, because never in a million years will you have perfect fries.
Because it's McDonald's though.
Yeah.
The workers there, and they're not very incented.
It's very hit or miss.
Yeah, they're freaking all spraying gas or whatever.
I think for my rating, I'm gonna have to bump mine up a little bit, just because I'm very fond of the flavor of them, and I think they work in a lot of situations.
Well, I know you're a freaking Jim Chisholm fan too.
But you do have to take into account, like I said, the shelf life is horrible. Like this is not something you can like order on like even like a curbside, or like you can't order it to the place and then pick it up. Like you have to get it right away and eat it right away. Otherwise, they're dropping to like a 4. So I think for me, I think they're a solid 8. There's definitely room to grow as far as quality of fries, but I think considering what else is out there, you know, far surpasses BK's so far. Something a solid 8, Jim Chisholm's.
Yeah, I like to take a bit of a sidewinder right here, but on the topic of shelf life, when they're past their shelf life, they are a 0 out of 10 Jim Chisholms.
They turn into no fries.
They turn into freaking no fries. They turn into peanuts.
Oh.
And you know Jim Chisholm is freaking he's crashed when he has these.
I'm gonna have to agree with Regis though. We're gonna say an 8 Jim Chisholms out of 10, because the MSG that they put in these, it really tinkles my taste buds. It's a very good, it's a very good sensation. that said, the quality of the fries, I feel like they're a little higher than the burger somehow. But yeah, they taste, they're usually made pretty well, regardless of if they're too salty, or if they're not too salty, or if they're like too crispy or not. I think that they're usually pretty good. So yeah, 8 Jim Chisholms out of 10 Jim Chisholms.
This has been the Fry Syndicate.
Guys, I want to thank you for watching this episode of Burger.com. We're trying to get our quality up and up, and trying to like try some new things and stuff. So next week we'll be sailing the 7 roads en route to plunder the late night burger.
The elusive late night burger will be plundered next week.
Yes. Stay tuned.
If you're excited, leave a like and a comment, guys. Yes, subscribe.